Hello, my name is Tim Siddons from Blackmagic Design. We're here at IBC 2017. I'm going to be introducing you to some of the new accessories that we've announced for the Ursa Mini Pro. So Rob, this is the new SSD drive announcement for the Ursa Mini. This isn't yet shipping, but will be very shortly. And the concept behind this is that SSD as a recording media is so much larger and cheaper than some of the small recording media that you typically see on the camera, like CFast or SD. SSD cards, they're really fast and they're low cost, so they're easy to access. You can get huge sizes and they're easy to interface into your post-production system. So the SSD recorder allows you to put in a single SSD into the top of the drive. It mounts on the back of the camera on the V-lock, and then it passes through then the power. So it's powered by the battery, mounts straight on the back of the camera. It's easy to use. So the SSD dock adapter is just going to be for the Ursa Mini Pro. So the new SSD dock adapter will support any of the codecs that are available within the camera. So what it's not doing is creating a separate recording. So you can't, for example, record ProRes on the SD, but also then RAW on the SSD. Now we're hoping at the moment to achieve up to 4K 30 frames per second onto the SSD, but you can still record much higher resolution and faster and higher frame rates on the internal CFast recording. Yes, one of our announcements that we have here at IBC 2017 is a new mount for the Ursa Mini Pro. One of the great things about the Ursa Mini Pro is the fact that you can change the mount to adapt it to whatever lenses you might be shooting. So you could use EF or B4, PL. And in this instance, we've just announced a brand new mount for Nikon FMount lenses. There's a huge number of Nikon lenses out there. Nikon have been making lenses for over 80 years and they've sold over 60 million lenses. They make some fabulous optics. And we thought, well, it makes sense that we put a mount on the Ursa Mini Pro that allows customers who are shooting Nikon glass on 35mm to take advantage of their collection of Nikon lenses, but also use them on Ursa Mini Pro. One of the great things about this, for me personally, and I love Nikon glass, is the fact that with Nikon lenses, the iris is mechanical, which means that you then have a completely stopless iris. So unlike using a digital lens where you have to step up and down through the iris settings, actually Nikon lenses with this mount adapter on an Ursa Mini Pro actually have iris control very, very similar to what you'd expect to get from a PL mount cine lens. And they're much lower cost. There's loads of them out there that make some fantastic glass. This will work with AFS, it will work with AFG and AFD lenses. Yeah, absolutely. So with the design with the Ursa Mini Pro, we wanted it to be as flexible as possible depending upon whatever you're going to be shooting on a particular day. Now, one of the challenges with changing a mount is that it does change a lot of the parameters of lens distance to sensor distance within the camera. So available from Blackmagic are different mounts that you can buy for different styles of lens. And those mounts are available, they're easy to install. I think it's 4 Torx screws that go into the mount that screw it onto the actual body of the camera. And that allows the user to change from, say, PL to EF, maybe to B4, maybe to FMount. And it takes about 15 minutes to do, so it doesn't take very long at all. But in addition to that, there's also a shim kit that's available. So if you need to increase or decrease that focal distance between the back of the lens and the sensor plane, you can do that using the shims. So FMount is available now, shipping now. Price is €339. The SSD drive, it's not shipping yet, shipping shortly. We're still working on it. I'm anticipating probably about another 4 weeks or so. Price on that's going to be €335.